So this is a follow-up from our podcast episode, Return of the Back Pain Advice. And we have Danica with us.
Hi.
So this is the practical demonstration of the warm-up routine that she discussed. There were 6 key exercises in there, weren't there?
hmm
Danica, fire away.
Yeah, so Jim is with us as well. He's going to be my guinea pig.
Yep.
So we talked about, first of all, just setting the posture. So I'll turn side on so you can see. So sometimes what we can be like is just holding the shoulders forwards and hunching. So first of all, we want to roll the shoulders back and down. So we're setting that nice posture, that length through the spine. We want to have ankles, knees and hips stacked on top of each other. So just hip width apart and just a gentle soft bend in the knees as well. And if you imagine you've got a piece of string on the top of your head, pulling you nice and tall, sometimes it just gives you that nice length through the spine. Perfect, Jim. So we're going to hold your golf club. Again, probably just kind of wider than the hips. We're going to start slowly lifting that golf club up. And again, we want to make sure that the spine stays nice and tall. And then we're going to bring that nice and slowly back down as well. Yeah. Brilliant, Jim. And again, if I turn side on, what you might find is that you come up and you think, oh, I can go a little bit further, but what might actually be happening is you're compensating through your lower back. So what I want you to really focus on is keeping that lower back nice and long, length through the rest of the spine. And even if it means you have to stop, that's fine, that's better. It means you're targeting your shoulder area a little bit more specifically. And again, just nice relaxed breathing, and you're doing roughly about 5 of those. And it's just a really nice way to open up the spine, the shoulders, getting that nice stretch. Do one more for good luck, Jim.
I mean, that is something I do when I do exactly this warm-up sometimes before I play,
Yeah.
and I go too far back.
It's
And I can
interesting.
feel I just arch my back, and I
Yeah.
think I'm doing myself good there,
Yeah.
but I'm probably not, am I
And
at
it's
all?
just little tips. Just it depends. If you wanted to stretch your lower back, then yeah, great. But if you want to specifically stretch a bit more into the shoulders, keep the spine nice and tall.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's our first one. Second one, we'll do a little bit of shoulder extension. So again, I'll show you from side on. So we want to take the club behind us this time. Again, make sure we're setting that posture. We've got softness in the knees, ankles, knees and hips are stacked. And then we're going to just push the club just behind us. So we're opening up the chest area, bicep area and the back of the shoulder there. Now again, sometimes what might happen is we think, oh, I'll take it a little bit further, and we end up cheating a little bit in the lower back there and just bending forward. So if you can, keep that nice alignment, and we're just stretching back from there. And again, roughly about 5. If you did want to do more, that's fine, but normally if you do 5 of each one, that'll take you a couple of minutes. And while you're chatting to your friend as you're on the tee, you can be doing a few little stretches.
I'm focusing too much. Yeah, keeping my spine aligned.
You have a very good concentration face there, Jim.
Jim's doing great there. Lovely. And then relax. Perfect. Now the next one we're going to do is more for the lower back area. Again, I'll turn side on so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to do some deadlift moves. So really nice way to target that lower back. So we want ankles, knees and hips in that nice alignment. Shoulders roll back and down. And this time we're going to hold that golf club into the thigh. From here, we're keeping that softness in the knee, and we're just going to reach the club down towards the knee, keeping the spine nice and long, and then we're going to lift up through the hips, and we can straighten the legs, and then you're just resetting after each one. So with a deadlift, ideally, you go in as far as you can. So if you can get to your knee, brilliant. You might find you can go to the shin or a bit lower, but you want to roll the golf club really close. If you imagine you had paint on your golf club, you want to be rolling that paint down the legs and then stopping once you feel that gentle stretch in your hamstrings and your lower back, and then rolling that paint all the way back up as well. So you keep brilliant, Jim. Well done.
I can feel that stretch in my hamstrings, definitely.
Yeah. So really nice way to get the posterior chain, which is your hamstrings, your lower back, just nicely mobilizing there. And if you wanted to make this a strengthening exercise, you just do it with little dumbbells or a small weight. We'll do one more there, and just breathing nice and steady, and then coming back up again. Perfect. Good work, Jim. Looking good. Now the next one is a bit more rotational movement. So we're going to bring the club just behind. So you're resting the club at the back of the neck onto the shoulders. Now again, sometimes it might push us forward, so we're trying really hard to keep the chest open. Hips, feet just hip width apart, and then we're going to do a big breath in On that exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Big breath in to return. And then a big breath out. Twisting to the left. And then big breath in. Exhaling as we twist. Inhaling to return. How's that feel, Jim?
Yep.
And again,
All
it
good.
just gives you're almost winding up the spine like you're wringing it like a dishcloth. So it's just giving that spine that nice stretch.
That doesn't sound like it's a good thing.
How do you do your dishes?
I don't, Liam does them.
Dishwasher now.
You heard that, Liam. You're just a dishwasher.
And then after that one, we'll do one more each side. And the breathing is important because your thoracic spine, the mid-back, which we're stretching, your ribs attach into that area. So if you use the breathing, it hopefully will help to give you a bit more mobility. And more mobility might help improve that twist when you're swinging. Lovely. And then relax. Perfect. So there are just a few ideas for our warm-up. Like I say, you can do them at the start, you can do them on the way around, but the big thing is take your time, move as your body feels comfortable, and enjoy.
Thank you very much, Denika.
You're welcome.